Hi, everybody. How are you? I hope you're well. It is Tuesday. It is middle of March, 15th of March. We are flying through this month. I don't know how you feel about this month, but this month just seems to be disappearing. So, welcome to my usual Tuesday live here on YouTube. My name is Anna Green. I run Direct Selling Success Support for Network Marketers. If you've never heard of me, go and find me. I mainly hang out on Facebook. I have just started out on here trying to spread my wings a little bit and go right to the edge of my comfort zone and do something that absolutely terrifies me. And learning new tech is one of my mind beetles, one of those things that I was talking about in one of my challenges a couple of months ago. Those little thoughts that we have that stop us from moving forward, that stop us doing the things that we know are going to build our business. This for me was one of them. But I'm here and I'm doing it. And this is my fourth live. Not quite got the hang of it yet. We're learning, but you've got to start somewhere, haven't we, with anything like this? We've got to start somewhere. And yeah, I will get the hang of the technology. I will. It'll all be fine. So I thought I would start my series on YouTube and my channel talking about the best ways to get new customers, my top 10 tips. We're on tip number 4. So far we've talked about your why you should be having a purpose, a reason, a goal, so that you can have that drive and that determination to go out and get new customers. We've talked about who that customer is. Who is that customer you're looking for? Are they a certain demographic? Do they have certain thoughts and feelings and needs and desires that you can solve with your product? Who is that one type of person that you're looking for that you would like hundreds of in your business? Then we talked about being you. Number 3 tip was being you. How can that help you build your customer base? People buy people, don't they? People buy people. Go and watch the rest of them. There's so many hints and tips in there, as well as just those like little snippets that I'm just giving you there. Today, I want to talk to you about going and finding your customer. They won't come to you. I'm really sorry, but they won't. They will not magically appear on your doorstep without you putting in some work. Especially as a small business, especially as a network marketer, you have to remember that your audience has so many other people in your company to pick from. They've got so many other products that are similar. You need to appeal to them. You need to go out and find them so that they buy from you. You have to resonate with them so that they buy from you. Where can you find these people? So we talked about ideal customer in tip number 2, in week 2. Where do they hang out? If you know who they are and their thoughts and their feelings and their desires, you can start to think, actually, I could probably find them in this group on Facebook or this place online, or I can find them watching these sorts of videos on YouTube, or maybe I can find them in the local playground or at the doctor's surgery or at a local fair or an event. Start to think about where you can go, where you can put yourself out there, not necessarily to sell to people, but where you can be present, add value, share your knowledge, share what you love and your passions, to go and interest people into building a relationship with you. That is the key bit. That is the key bit of all network marketing. So often, and I was talking about this last night on my I had a masterclass last night on content creation, and we created content and ideas for content for forevermore. We were talking about the fact that you need to put yourself out there apart from just your Facebook group. You cannot run a business, a whole business anymore, just through a Facebook group, just by posting in there. You've got to do the work behind the scenes as well. Even if you do just want to sell on social media, you've got to add people to that group. How are you going to find people, that ideal client that wants to be added to your group, that wants to come and join your group for their reasons and their reasons alone? Why should they join your group? They'll join your group because you're being you and they connect with you and you're solving their problems with your products and services. So you need to go and find these people and show them you, and show them how they can get their problem solved in your group. So go out and do it. You need to get off your bottom and go and find as many people as you possibly can in the right way. And this is where my training differs a lot from a lot of the network marketing gurus out there and a lot of the people who train you on sales. Not saying everybody, A lot of people will train you to go and add random people as friends. They will say, today, every day, go and add 5 new people from your suggested friends list or from groups that you're in as a friend and go and try and make friends with them. It's painful. It feels icky. It doesn't work very well. I mean, yeah, it might have done way back when people wanted to just increase their friends list for no apparent reason. But actually, people don't want that anymore. What they want is genuine relationships with people. Genuine, real people who care, who respect. They want to build that relationship first. And you know what? If you built the relationship first, you would get more sales because people would trust you. They would get to know you and like you. They would respect what you do. They would relate to you. They'd refer their friends because they know that you're a good person and you're genuine and you have integrity and that you do your business in a way that aligns with them. And this is the difference between how I train and how a lot of other people train. The other people train, oh, right, let's go and, cold prospect to as many people as we possibly can. I've never done that, and I can't do it because it goes against my values, and it doesn't align with me, and I wouldn't bring in the right customers for my business. My ideal client would not respond to something like that. So how are you going to do it? You're going to go and network and talk to people and build relationships with people in the real world, in the online world, in Facebook groups, in Mums and Tots groups. Where else do you go? The gym, your other job, if you work part-time or full-time somewhere else. Go talk to people and just be you. And that's why I had that 1/3. You've got to be you. This is not about you going, hey, I sell this, come and buy my stuff to all these new people that you're meeting. It's about them buying into who you are as a person and your values and your integrity, and then adding value to their lives. So, for example, yesterday, I was in a group. I was in a Facebook group called Mums in Business Craven. So I'm originally from Craven. If you've never heard of Craven, it's a little tiny, well, it used to be a council district on the North Yorkshire border with Lancashire. That's where I'm originally from. If you can't tell by the accent, but that's where I'm originally from. And I joined that group because I knew that I wanted to reconnect with people in that area. So I joined the group way back when it first opened, however long ago it was, a few months ago, and started building relationships in there. And I built relationships in there by getting to know people, by adding value into the group, by chatting to people in there, by commenting on posts, by generally loving being in there and being me, attending some of the networking meetings that they've been doing. But yesterday, I went and had a takeover day in there. I got offered it. I was very, very lucky because I've got known in there. And I spent the day scheduling posts to go out with my 10 top tips on. So this content, not in as much detail, but this sort of content, telling people what my 10 top tips were to add value into their lives. If they liked it and they were a network marketer, they could come and follow me. I got new followers from that. Not massive amounts of followers, it's not one of these, like hundreds of people will come and join my group. It's that drip feed. It's that getting to know people and adding value. But as I build relationships up in that group, more people will know who I am. They'll have seen me do the 10 top tips. They'll have seen me do this. They'll be seeing me commenting on other stuff. And they'll come round to who I am and they'll start to build a relationship with me if they are the right person for my business. And this is key. This is really key. Other groups as well. I'm in other groups. I'm in a Schnauzer group, and I talk about this a lot in my membership. My Schnauzers, I love Schnauzers. They are my thing. Anybody who knows me knows how much I love Schnauzers. I'm in a Schnauzer group. I talk in there about my dog. I talk in there about other people's dogs, about funny things that they've done. I build relationships in there. I make friendships in there. I make friendships with other people who have Schnauzers, not through business at all, but you don't know where it's going to lead. So you can make these friendships and build those relationships, and they might lead to just a friendship, which is great because it means I'm building my network of people that I like, which always makes you feel good. But somewhere in there, there'll be somebody who's like, oh yeah, I do whatever company. I'd love to come and join your group. You're just what I'm looking for. And you just don't know when it's going to happen. Another example, I was talking to a lady in a networking, it wasn't a networking group, what was it? It was on a course. I was doing a course. I was doing this course and I got chatting to this lady, and she's a hypnobirther. Nothing related to anything whatsoever. She's a hypnobirther. Nothing related to anything I do. Yeah, that's what I mean. She's very good at what she does. She's very good on Instagram, but she wanted a little bit of support and a conversation over coffee on Zoom about the fact that I do lots on Facebook, and she wanted a few hints. So we said we'd swap because I'm not great on Instagram. We'll swap some hints and tips. So we did that. Mutual benefit, had a lovely chat. She was so my sort of person. And it turns out that she's got loads of contacts in network marketing. So win-win. I get access to her content, her contacts who are going to talk to me, and I will refer her as a hypnobirther for anybody I know that's in her area that will want to do that sort of thing. So it just works. This works. This interaction between people, this building of relationships will build your business if you do it consistently. And if you find places where your ideal client is, where are they hanging out? Are they in the Mums in Business groups? Are they in local networking groups? Are they at the school gates? Start brainstorming where they are and then go and hang out there. Not like a stalker, but go and hang out and talk to people and be genuinely you. Say hello to people. Ask them how they're doing. Give them a compliment. Just start conversations. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. And the more you do it and the more you see the same people in the same communities, in the same groups, in the same areas, the more you'll build these relationships up. It's like I always say, when you're at an event or a fair or whatever, and you're sat behind your table with all your products on and it looks beautiful, if you're just sat there with a face like thunder or sat there on your phone, nobody's going to buy. Whereas if you're stood up and you're smiling and you're chatting and making small talk with people, you will get sales because people will resonate with you. You'll get people joining your community on Facebook. You'll get people following you on Instagram because they want to know more and they can see the value in being connected to you in some way. I'm hoping you understand this, and I'm hoping you're getting what I'm talking about here. If you are, give me a little tick, a like, or a comment on this, because I would really like to see who it's resonating with and if it's resonating with you. So that's it for my live today. Don't forget to come back next Tuesday for tip number 5. I wonder what that's going to be. Yeah, come back and see me then. Subscribe if you want a reminder that it's coming up. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I think it would be amazing to have my first 100 subscribers by the end of March. We'll just keep trying. So feel free to share these videos with friends that are in the business, with anybody you think it might be helpful for. And I will see you all soon. Have fun. Bye.